the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not. Time to bring it to the table.
Hey, yo, what's good? Happy Saturday, y'all. It's your boy, okay? Everything is okay. I mean, I don't want to call him by first name, so I'm going to just keep it Vanilla, yo. I'm with my man Vanilla in the building. French Vanilla. What up, G? Pleasure to have you. How you doing, Todo bien?
Everything good, bro. Everything good.
So how you feeling, bro?
Chilling, man. How about you, bro?
Everything's good. How's life treating you?
You know, ups and downs like everybody else, bro.
Yes, absolutely. When we started, it was fucking talking about the plagues in College Point.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit's real. You know, I love when I have a person from College Point in the building because, you know, you could start a fucking movie from this shit out here. Like, do you know about like the first Spanish people? Yeah, because we would all do it. Yeah, you're right. We would all do the roles. Do you know about like the first Spanish people out here? How it was like, I think mostly Irish and Italian.
I don't, but I was actually out here around that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I moved to College Point. I moved to 127th Street. Like, bro, I was probably in like 4th grade.
Oh no, this before us.
Bro, my neighbors, it was all white and stuff.
Oh,
like
yo,
that.
so you got to see the gist of it.
Exactly. I caught the end of it, and then the Colombians made their way. You know what I'm saying? And then it was over. We was out here.
Yeah, and then we was we out here heavy. Yeah, like we got out here loudly. The Asian people got out here silently.
Subtle. Very
Asian people just very silently. They kept it. Yep, they kept it on the low. Asian people didn't make a big scene out of it. You know, but that I can't be mad at though. I can't be like, you know, I couldn't imagine Main Street not being what it is. 100%. They industrialized the shit out of Main Street. 100%. You know what I mean? They bring their people over. They you know, I can't go ahead and bring a cousin from Puerto Rico over. I could barely support myself out here.
Exactly. That's where we go wrong. We don't keep it between us. Everybody want to do better than the next one.
Yeah, there's a lot of prejudice in our and it's not only Spanish people, but it's weird because you see Dominicans, how they all stick together. Yeah. Like Dominican, like, you know, they all nice live in Rhode Island, nice house. They all stick together, good businesses. They do shit smart. You know what I mean? Like they do, and they keep it in the family. They don't fuck with any outside shit unless it's about that dollar. You know, I feel like sometimes we're like, and I hate to say it, but because I'm Puerto Rican, but I don't know a lot. I do know a few, but the ones that are successful, there's no ounce of me in them. You see, like the street I got, I know exactly I see them. They could be Puerto Rican, but it's like they're sazoned Oreo cookies.
Exactly. They hold themselves up a little.
You know what I mean? They're white on the in, and on the outside, they're all they're Spanish. You know?
I feel like it's like that with a lot of cultures, though, not just Puerto Rican.
Oh no, of course not. Because
bro, as far as I go, like I'm Colombian and Salvadorian, right? And on my Salvadorian side, you see more of the unity type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Everybody live together. You know what I'm saying? And then on my Colombian side, everybody like, you know, no disrespect to the family.
No. We're speaking like adults. You gotta remember, exactly. You know, like they can't.
At the end of the day,
they made us this way.
What can I say, bro?
Yeah, that's fact.
Doing better than the next one. You know
I mean, and that's all that counts. Like all our parents could wish for us is the fact that we learned some lessons. 100%. They can't blame us if we still make poor decisions. Can't really. They have to hope. We're just people like them. They're just people. You know what I mean? We can't blame them. Oh my God, it's too easy now.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, bro.
It's not. People make things hard. Like, what do you think is difficult right now? Like, what do you consider difficult to do? Like, do you consider anything difficult?
I guess you could say in a sense it's always been hard in a way, but what I see harder is the 9 to 5 life and all that and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, bro, you hop on your phone, bro. You could do anything. You could do a little something stupid. You could make a stupid little video and blow up.
Yep.
You could rap nice. You could do something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could express your talents.
Yep.
Back then, it was like you had to go audition for something. You had to go, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Nowadays, you throw it up on your page, bro. Yep. Everybody can see it. Whoever want to see it, gonna see it
with no problem.
And if not,
with no problem. And you see, like TikTok, you see all these thriller. Yo, niggas get millions. They go. It's quick. It's easy to get viral. It's easy to like. If you really wanna
do a cool
fucking done with that. If you really wanna get into like yeah, you could do that, or you could make you could do some dumb shit. Look at that. You see this dude something Barry, this real fat guy with tattoos, missing his front teeth. He be getting kicked in the balls.
Dude with the mullet.
Yeah, the mullet.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, the shit you do for
crazy.
clout.
That's crazy. Grown ass man with kids, bro. You got kicking the nuts out here.
Yo, they dropped the bowling ball on his shit.
Bro, I seen him.
He took him. He took a
he
truck.
With the kid with the pimples, bro.
Yeah. Oh, and the nigga with the neck, the long neck nigga.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas using their disabilities for clout. You know what I'm saying?
Blonde Fury's been on the internet. Blonde Fury's been on YouTube lately.
All right.
Well,
nah, you got that because that's a throwback. Blonde Fury's been doing this.
Blonde Fury's been on it.
As far as using your disability for Blonde Fury's been on it. You're right.
I mean, how many rappers won't admit they got disabilities though? Mad niggas got schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression. 100%. Mad niggas suffer from all that bullshit. What? They ain't gonna talk. We straight like 100%. A lot. Like it's just now niggas are getting comfortable. Ever since they were doing the Superman or drop your fingers, then you step. But niggas wasn't dancing. You know what I mean? People don't. We're too prideful. Now you see a
gun dance in the corner.
Now he's over here like,
too cool. Yeah, exactly.
But he got the strap on him.
He got it on.
Times has changed, yo. We grew up in, and we see. I don't know if kids that are 19, 18 now are gonna be anything like us. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't expect it. Same way we're not like our superiors.
You know
no. It's like you can't expect it, bro. You can't expect it. It's a whole nother day. Now we in the day of the internet gangster, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Takaki 6ix9ine.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like we in the day of the internet gangster, bro. Like you don't know who's about it and who's not, bro.
Nah, you don't until you run up. That's why I like.
It could be the nigga making the funny videos and he doing the weird little dances.
But that nigga fuck you up. Look, I mean, look at Russ. Look at Russ.
I like Russ. He gets a lot of hate, bro.
Russ runs down on absolutely everybody.
I like Russ.
Russ runs down on absolutely everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like his music. Like I don't bump his music. I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I don't bump it. I don't listen to it.
Okay.
But him as a person, I seen him like in interviews and how he carries himself and how he's talking about these niggas with not a care in the world.
Nah. He can't.
And that's the one you wouldn't expect, bro.
Yep.
That's the one singing.
And that's the guy. But that's why I fuck with Russ because it's run down Russ. You say something about him, he gonna run down on you. If you fuck with him, he's gonna run. You know what I mean? You gonna catch the beat. Nobody's giving nobody the beats nowadays. Everybody's afraid of going to jail or getting sued. And I dig that, but somebody needs to bring back like celebrity boxing.
Yeah, if you say but still, it's.
You know what I mean? Somebody
you need to bring back if you say something crazy, bro.
You get on site.
Slapped in your mouth,
on site.
Real quick. I don't know if on site, bro. I don't know if on site we could talk about it too, bro.
Yeah, we could talk, but be a man and apologize.
No matter what, it has to be addressed.
Yeah, it has to be addressed.
It can't be like, cause bro, I'm not type, bro. I'm not the type to go smack you immediately because you said something, bro. I'd rather talk to you first, and if you're not trying to talk about it, then we take it wherever you want to take it.
See, I never been the.
I'd rather speak.
I've always been the person to avoid up until like maybe 3 years ago. I went to therapy. When I went to therapy, I stopped avoiding. I would laugh at you laughing at me.
I was in therapy for a minute too.
I was in therapy for a good year and a half, 2 years, because I kept fucking up. Therapy helped me because for the first time in my life, I started looking in the mirror as a person. I was 27 when I first started looking in the mirror as a person and making the proper decisions, like what to do and can you live with this decision after. And before that, things didn't bother me. So being the butt of people's jokes, I would laugh with them while they laugh at me. 100%. I had to stop that. When I recognized it, it would stop. And now it became, yo, why you such an asshole? Why you're a dick? Why you never talk like that. You're never like that. And it's because
it's a one-on-one, you're not like that.
People don't expect that shit from you though. Yeah. People would never expect you to. So what the time does that mean? I hope 1:30. Like, if you don't want it, let me know. See, I know I shouldn't talk business on the phone, but if you need some apples, my nigga, and there ain't nobody in the hood with apples, and you coming to me for apples, you can't ask me what time the apples getting there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand people like that. And then you make yourself look like a fucking weirdo. Like, come on.
You make me not want to answer you.
You make me not want to answer you. You know, you make me like, or charge you triple for the apple.
Might tell you I'm coming and never show.
You know, like, I charge you triple. Like, like the
100%,
fuck?
100%.
Like, I can't stand people like that. And you know, this is the direct problem with the age we live in. Everybody expects things like this because you can look at your phone and now you can order food.
And people always feel like you're just staring at your phone. bro. I'm not always looking at my phone.
I try my best. People get mad at me because I try my best not to look at my phone. People get upset at me because I literally, unless it's about money, I don't really like, not to be taken out of context, but there's nothing really for us to talk about unless it's growth. Right? Unless it's growth, unless it's building, unless it's gaining or more. Everything else is conflict.
Something productive. It's funny you say that, bro, because recently I came to
all good as long as it's not a problem. Because I tell you want me to forget it, right? Fuck a weirdo. Pardon, what were you saying?
Yeah, so it goes back to like, so recently, how you just said you recently came to like, you came to your senses basically. I came to my senses like in other ways, like, bro, what's niggas really doing in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, what? Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm sitting in the crib, I'm watching TV or something, whatever I'm doing. I'm just like, bro, what are we doing? What am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm stressed out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm laying down. If you see me, you think I'm relaxing, but I'm stressed the fuck out, bro. Like, bro, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, my baby moms, bro. Shout out to my baby moms, man. She holds everything.
You got a kid?
Yeah.
That's the kid I saw on your grab. How old?
1.5.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Boy, Kaden. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, bro. My baby moms, you know what I'm saying? She holds shit down, bro.
There's nothing better than having a
solid foundation at the crib.
Did you see the Aaron Hernandez documentary?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You see his baby moms? How his baby moms, she hid the gun and said, I don't know what I did with it. I just threw it in the garbage can. Where's the garbage can? I don't know. She knew the entire time, and she went ahead and she held it down for her man. You know, like, I see a lot of people criticize that. Like, in the eyes of the law, she's wrong, right? She's a criminal. You know, in the eyes of the law, she's probably no better than him killing the nigga in the eyes of the law. But when you really think about it,
in the laws of marriage,
and in the laws of marriage, I didn't even think about that one. I thought about that's a valid point. Like, I thought about just the guy's dead already. Why would I protect the guy that's dead already? I'm a rock. The guy's dead already. Yeah. The guy's dead already. I'm gonna do my best to try to protect my man without.
Yeah, that was a weird twist. How it was his sister's man and all that.
Yo, but that's why he's dumb. He you know and the whole thing that I get out of it is that, come on, you know, we build pillars, guys. We build pillars in life. You don't have to be a masonry and actually build it, but you build it mentally with foundations that you make with people. And how you carry yourself, and the actions you take, and the decisions you make, and where you choose to excel to. You're building pillars, man. And those pillars, people around you will notice when there's chinks in your armor, right?
Yeah, 100%.
My man been crazy. 100%. My man been crazy.
Bro, you seen that? Yeah, bro, chunk of his brain missing.
Yo. Like, somebody cooked Hannibal cooked that shit.
Know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's a whole piece of his brain.
Hannibal was cooking that shit.
That CTE shit is crazy.
It's real. It's real. Shout out to Will Smith for finding that shit, for doing that movie. Because that, you know, you can put a book out. It can be in the newspaper. Okay? It's not gonna impact the way a movie does, because a movie leaves an imprint. A movie leaves an everlasting imprint for the rest of our lives. You can always go back and find, even if it's not totally correct, you get and for Will Smith, even with that fucked up accent that he couldn't do, yo, he played an awesome role. I have to give him the utmost for that, because people don't realize that our brains, they're very fragile.
Every Will Smith movie might not be a great movie.
Nah, but the ones that are?
Nah, but regardless, he plays his role like to the T. You know what I'm saying? So, good movie or not, Will Smith finesses.
Facts. You can't, and that's why you can't take nothing like away from it. I can't take nothing.
That's an art. That's a skill. Bro.
Yo,
you can't just do that.
You see Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, he's amazing. You know what I mean?
Wild.
That's
and all that weight he lost to look how he did and all that. That was crazy.
You know who did that too? Christian Bale in The Machinist. He was like 100 pounds. 6 months later, he did Batman.
Aki.
Look at 50 Cent when he played that football, when he did.
Damn, bro, that movie did no fucking good too, bro.
It was horrible, but it was the fact he played. Yo,
I love 50 and I watched it.
That says something about crazy though, bro. Because
say it in the camera, I watched that.
I did. We don't know the name of it.
All things fall apart.
There you go. He watched it, yo. He ain't lying. Yo, he ain't lying.
Yeah, serious. I watched it. 50 my dog, bro.
Yo, I fuck with 50.
Yeah,
I fuck with people that, like, we all got a crazy to us, and I think if you don't have a crazy to you, then there's a place for you. It's just
in the regular world.
Yeah, that you know, there's a place for you. I'm not mad at you, but when a person can lose 50 pounds for a role, when a person can put music out and consistently, whether he's selling or not, up or down, don't matter. He's just consistent. When a person can maneuver in the crowd with all these females, and all, when these things, that's a talent, because you're only tuned into yourself. You're only look at Prince. Prince had a vault full of music. Yo, for him to, I heard that his shows, like, one thing I wish I could see a Prince show, but not as a fan, right here on the sideline, because yo, to see this little skinny dude doing splits with a guitar thrown in the back of his head, jumping off the he turned into a symbol. He made like that. But
Prince
why?
might as well have been a porn star, bro.
Oh, he was. What? Yo. Fucking music wasn't the only thing they found in that vault. Yeah, music was not the only thing they found in that vault, my nigga. Dead ass. I know that shit for a fact. But that's why. That's why I know that, as crazy as I feel sometimes about the shit that I do and all this stuff, it's not that bad. It's not bad. It can't be bad, because look at all the people that have turned it into something. Look at the people that have turned it into something.
Majority.
Like, they have a joke about The Weeknd on what's that called? That he, in order to get him to perform, you have to have in his room there has to be coke, and there has to be coke, and there has to be something else in order for him to get his groove on. Yo, but I believe it. Bro. Like, I'm not.
Everybody got their process.
Everybody got their vice and their process. The only thing I'm ever mad at is abuse, and the only thing I'm ever mad at is in denial. Don't be in denial. Being in denial gets me upset. Like, yo, if you're an addict, if you do those things, if you blah blah blah, I ain't judging you. I ain't judging you, but I could only judge you if it affects me right in front of me. If it's right in front of me affecting me, like, I don't like people that go to sleep. I don't like people like that. Shit used to kill me all the time. That when my friends used to, when I see my friends nod out and shit, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Like, the first person I saw nod out was my aunt. I never forget. I was with my cousin. My cousin was like 11. I was 8 years old, and I saw my aunt. She's filling up an ice tray, and all of a sudden, and she keeps going down and waking up, and going down and waking up until she hit the cold water, and finally. Me and my cousin laughing at her, not knowing what's going on because we're young. Because it's not a laughing matter. It's not a laughing matter. You know what I mean? But we're laughing at her, and
not sure.
And then she, why y'all laughing at me? And then come to see you, like, my aunt put my family through some shit, yo. I remember seeing her weave pieces all over my grandma's bed. Like, nowadays weave comes in like a 4 set. Back in the days, it used to be like a 256 set. So there'd be 256 pieces of weave on the bed and shit.
Oh,
my aunt would start looking like with no hair and end up looking like this and shit. Like, yo, my aunt, that shit was crazy. Yo, I've seen addiction. Like, I lost my uncle when I was 8 years old. He caught HIV off a needle, and then
that's the worst. And
his liver from drinking too much.
Because you definitely don't mean that. You don't mean for that.
You definitely don't mean that.
You definitely don't mean for that. I meant to say.
No, you're stupid. No, you're right though. I'm being honest. I'm laughing at him. I'm laughing at him being bothered. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, bro, like,
you definitely didn't mean that, my nigga.
You didn't mean it.
You know how many times, like, you ever did any hard drugs?
The most I ever did was like a Xan. I never put nothing in my nose.
Xan, that's it. All right. See, all right. I've never done cocaine. I've done Molly. Yo, I've been up for like a week, sometime, like 2 weeks.
I swear, I tried a Molly one night, bro, and then I was like,
never again.
I was like, yo, what the fuck
I'm not doing
that?
this again.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck was that, bro?
I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, I woke up weird with a fever. I'm like,
oh, no,
I'm done.
Yo, I tried doing that shit for a day straight, being up for a week, and now you're starting to see spots in your vision. Now my vision.
Nah.
Now my vision. I'm starting to see things that
That's
aren't
how I
there.
felt on the Molly.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Molly didn't give me a psychedelic trip. Molly.
Nah. That shit gave me like a weird like pulsing in my face. You know
Oh, everything.
like,
your whole body's on fire. Yeah, that's what, like I put.
And we was at the warehouse when the warehouse was popping. The party.
Oh, that's right. You deliver bread, right?
I did with Matt and Eddie and shit. Shout out to them.
How is that?
Wonder bread.
How
That's
is
cool, bro? I love that shit, bro. I love it.
Yeah. Now that
it's fun, bro. You talking shit with your guy.
You can't beat that. You can't be talking shit with your friends and driving around in the truck.
Bro.
I that's one thing about my job with Pepsi. I love the lifestyle. I love
it's cool. You home early, bro.
The Pepsi diet is pizza. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's what I'm quick.
Like the Pepsi diet is pizza.
Quick
like,
bacon, egg, and cheese.
You know what I mean? A bacon, egg, and cheese. I love the fact that like my job is like that. I do. I don't like a part about my job, and it probably comes with every job, because whether you own the place or you work for somebody that does, just the politics. Politics tend to get me. Like politics, sometimes I had to learn how to laugh at them. I had to learn how to laugh at the politics that surround the job, because if not, you get upset, and bosses have rights to get upset. They're bosses. They're always, there's a reason they're a boss.
Of course.
But as a worker,
I say that too.
Yeah, as a worker though, you get upset too. You have to learn how to, like, your upsetness is probably nothing compared to their upsetness.
You gotta draw that line.
You gotta,
You're mad about some little shit.
You're mad about some little shit. He's worried about making sure you have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't. And that's what people don't understand. Like, I definitely appreciate the value of a boss. I definitely appreciate what it is to be a boss. And whenever a boss gives a person, whenever a person that owns a place gives another person an opportunity for growth, you have to always like accept that with open arms and embrace it, because that's somebody really appreciating your value. You understand? Like, you're not gonna
presenting opportunity.
If I run into 10 people on the street and I try to have a conversation with them, even if the conversation is great, there's not guarantee they're gonna appreciate my value. Nowhere near the way I appreciate it, of course, but a boss will give you this much. A boss will give you this much, because he knows that you're an asset to making his shit go around. He knows that you're part of this, whatever this is. This has to happen this way. Like, that's why I do love my job, though. Now,
that shit was official, bro.
What you do now?
Now I'm just doing a little this and that.
You're not working right now. You want to work?
I got to.
I would put you on a Pepsi truck.
There's no question.
I just got asked. No, did I just get asked? No, somebody just asked me for a job at Pepsi. Somebody just asked me for a job.
I'll take a Pepsi job.
Yeah, I'll let you know. You live out here?
Sunnyside.
Oh, you live close. You live close. Now the minimum wage is $15, bro. Like,
you gotta take advantage of that.
Yo, are you kidding? That's why I got a second job, because $15.
I was just in Florida recently in my mom's crib. I was visiting my mom. She was telling me how minimum wage out there is still like 8 something, 7 something.
When did she move to Florida?
Like 6 years ago.
And stayed out there?
Maybe more, yeah.
So who did you live with out here?
She originally went out there to take care of my aunt. My aunt had breast cancer, and she was like,
I hate that C word.
Yeah, bro, but she good now and shit.
She beat it.
Hell yeah. Official. Hell yeah. Word. Yata, I love her.
Nah, nigga.
But yeah, bro. So she originally went out there like just for that, but then ended up just liking Miami. So
who wouldn't like Miami,
That's what I'm saying,
G?
bro. The sun is always out and shit. She's like, yo, it's always hot.
The only thing I ever worry about with Miami is the weather.
Yeah.
The weather's the only thing you ever worry about anywhere. But if some catastrophe should happen, all the cities on the coast are gone anyway.
Yeah, that's fucked. Right?
The water level rises. They're all gone. All the cities on the coast. It only takes something this big to disrupt our ecosystem, and I think that's the sick part.
We've been fucking with it a lot too.
Us? Oh, absolutely. You believe in any conspiracy theories?
I think Trump is playing with the weather remote.
Talk about it.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I think he's fucking with the remote, nigga, because it's 69 degrees and then it's 43 today.
You know why? I think it's warm over here now, though, right? Well, it's been warm. You gotta remember the fires. The fires in the Amazon last year.
Because we're supposed to be having blizzards and shit right now.
We're in almost February.
Yeah, when I was a kid, bro, it'd be fucking 6 feet of snow right now.
Remember the snow? The snow we used to have in February? I mean, I don't...
Still going to school.
I don't say that I like snow, though.
I can't say that either.
I can't say I like snow.
I mean, I like winter. You feel me? I like Christmas and New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
but then January 15th, you like,
fuck that.
I'm out the spirit, nigga. I don't know
about the cold. Like, I don't know about the cold. The cold is.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool though. I guess we need it.
You ever been on vacation anywhere? You ever been to Colombia?
Nah, I never left the country. I've been to Canada.
You left that.
I think we was on like the U.S. side. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like,
I think he was on the U.S. side.
The U.S. side of the Niagara Falls. Bro.
Yeah, you stupid.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was out there, nigga. But yeah, I never left the country, bro. I don't think I ever had a passport.
I'm gonna get one. I haven't left the country neither, but I'm gonna get one.
Yeah,
I want to go.
Bro. I need one.
I want to get the hell out of here.
I gotta go see it, cause bro, I want to get a citizenship.
You got a kid though.
Yeah, but I want to get a citizenship.
Do you take the kid everywhere? Do you like going for you're a young father? Do you bring your kid everywhere, or do you say like, hold the kid down, hold the fort down? I'll be back.
It depends what I'm about to go through. Really, like if I'm about to go chill with the homies, we about to go.
No, I'm saying vacation.
Oh, on vacation? Nah, we take them.
Take every.
Come with us. Yeah.
See, that's why like I that's one reason why like I don't want to have children, because I really want to travel. I really want I want to be sitting out in the middle and you could probably bring your kid on your fishing boat and just sit there for 6 months. Just make sure they get educated.
Just gotta make sure they don't fucking go overboard.
Nah, yeah, I mean,
but
yours might be a year and a half. Nah, I think they'll get it. Like you'll get it. Like I don't know. Some kids don't get it though.
Especially Florida though. When we go to Florida, my mom is there as grandma. You know what I'm saying? So
Florida must be nice, but it'd be scary when they get the hurricanes and they get all this shit,
spooky.
bro.
It gets spooky because the news make it crazy, bro. But when they out there, they be like, it's not bad.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. I don't want to like California. That's the one thing. Gets me spooky out there. Now it's the fires, but before for me, you know what it used to be? The earthquakes.
Oh, word.
Money, I'd be damned if I'm taking a shit.
There was an earthquake out here, bro?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Bro,
I was living in the basement.
I had a little what's that shit? Shit you pour the water out of.
Okay.
I had it in the room. That shit just started swinging.
I was taking it. No, I wasn't taking a shit. Who was I? Maybe I was in the studio. I think my man was taking a shit. I think I was in the studio. And everybody was like, yo, the earth shook. I said, no way.
Yeah, I was like, shut up, bro.
Then you look at the news and they're like,
I was like,
oh, yo, we survived an earthquake.
Yeah, earthquake, nigga. And then Cali started shitting on us like, that ain't shit.
Yeah, we're at Cali, like, nigga, we do this shit all the time. Would you move to Cali?
The earth farted on you.
Where's your other place that you would live? Ideal.
Ideal? Not for nothing, bro. Seattle.
Okay.
I don't know if that sounds funny, but
no,
I like Seattle.
I think Denver.
I like the weather. Yeah,
I would go to Denver.
I like the fall weather. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like winter, and I'm not really crazy about summer. I like that fall shit, hoodie on.
I love having options too. Like with Denver, you can drive up to the mountains and get snow if you want some fucking snow.
And you can smoke out there too.
What, nigga?
Super legal.
I love. That's what we were talking about. Me and Ellie yesterday. We were talking about just fucking.
That must have been official. Did you drop that episode? No.
What? Nah, all these episodes get dropped like months from now. Like everything. Yeah, I shit on them. I do like. I let out 2 a week. But if I'm interviewing 3 or 4 people a week, they accumulate. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I still work 2 jobs. I work Monday through Friday. Of course. Like peep this, my nigga. I'm gonna give you a hectic schedule. I work Monday through Friday. 2 days of those. 2 days of that week, I'm working a double at my second job. So I come here, rest for 3 hours, boom, go right to my second job to like 11, 12 at night. Wake up for 5 for my first job. So those 2 days are extra rough. Then you got your Saturdays and Sundays. Sundays I do a podcast. Sundays I do the artistry. You know what I mean? I do a hip hop podcast with V.
That shit is cool, bro.
It's just awesome. I love that shit. That's what got me started here. That's what gave me the push. That's my sister. I love her. You know, like so now. Where do I got time? If I'm interviewing people, like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right? Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays are usually my interview days. But now I'm producing. Have you seen? Maybe you've been seeing clip. You ever heard of Drop a Gem? Drop a Gem. You'll find I'll give you the info when we get out of here. They're a hip hop podcast that did shit, with no visuals. They just did phone calls with old school hip hop heads. I'm talking about they got 100 episodes with mad old school hip hop heads. Like they created a crazy movement. You know what I mean? Because old school hip hop heads. It's a good, and they're from the generation, so they know what to talk about with these dudes because they're from the generation. So it's not like they really have to do crazy.
Yeah. I feel like you can't go on a podcast and not really have the.
Oh, you gotta know something. You gotta know something. You gotta have you gotta
be hip.
If not, you gotta know something for yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta like I would never. If one thing that I made a vow to, and made a promise to, like I won't interview a bozo. You know what I mean? Like because I don't consider this an interview. If I'm being blunt, I'm having conversation with my friends.
Yeah.
So to have you in my house, you know what I mean? You're my house. You're around my personals. You're
some studio.
Look, and I record here too. So it's like I respect as long as everybody I invite here. That's what it's almost like it's a formula. I know what I'm asking for when I bring that person here. I know what I'm looking forward to talk about with them. You know what I mean? Like it's all, and if not, then I'll just go ahead and look at the TV and look at this fucking big ass nigga beat this nigga up. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do this shit next year. I'm gonna start training next year. Yeah, mixed martial arts. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Yeah, now I don't know if I'm gonna fight. I'm not crazy like that. Like I don't like violence, but I will roll with people. Rolling with people is almost like fighting without striking them in the face. You know what I mean? There's no reason for it if you could avoid it. I've taken hits with the best of them. I got scars all over I got scar here. Like I don't mind it, but why? After that CTE shit, after all that brain shit, like fuck around and get hit the wrong. I've taken Molly for way too long for me, and I took acid before too for me not to think that.
I love acid. I've done psychedelics.
See, you said that before. You done acid? Yeah, you said yeah.
Actually, I might have left something else.
Look ahead. So you did acid before.
Nah, yeah.
Where did it take you? I like mine first. First.
Tell you the truth, my very first acid experience wasn't too cool, but not in the sense of like me having a bad trip or nothing like that. Like, I was tripping, I was in my zone, but I was with somebody, and then he started like. You know what I'm saying? He started losing it, bro. So it was
what do you mean he started losing it?
Bro, he started losing it. Like,
he started tripping bad?
Yeah, bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's stumbling on a chair. I'm telling him, sit in the chair. He's like, what chair? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, son. So now I'm like, fuck. Like, I got to try to bring it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We was going back to my mom's crib. Now I'm like, bro, we can't even go back inside that bitch right now. My mom is up. It's like 7 o'clock, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to walk in losing my mind with my man's over here losing it. So I just had to hold him down for a little bit, make sure he was straight. We hit the crib. Tried to play 2K, bro. It was the funniest shit. We tried to play 2K, bro. It was the worst
thing. Tripping balls? Good luck.
Yeah, it was the worst thing.
They scored 20 to 15.
Bro, we didn't even get the game started. Like, we was just like flipping through shit like fucking. Screen too bright, nigga. I gotta close my eyes real quick. Get lost.
No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yo, I remember.
After that, it been smooth though.
Yo, I've gotten so fucked up. I remember going to court and parking at the court. My man was like, I got court. I was like, damn. And cause I'm fucked up. I'm like, I'll drive you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 7 in the morning. Look. You gonna make him tap out. It's like 7 in the morning. I bring him to court, no parking, so I park at a pump and I go to sleep till he comes out. Woke up, no ticket, no nothing. Nigga, later on that day, yo, after everything that happened, later on that day, my fucking I went to Pizza Hut or something, or I went to go see my girlfriend at work. She worked on Northern Boulevard. There used to be a bank right there between the right after the Rite Aid. Used to be a bank, and as soon as I left her, car went doo. I had a stick car. I rolled all the pipes in the fucking carburetor motor just bent, and I kept trying to push it, and I bent them more. Brought it to the mechanic. He was like $3,000. I was like, yeah, fuck it, it's gone.
Keep this fucking thing.
Fucking keep it. That's what I get for being a. That's what. Yo. How many?
I totaled my shorty's whip too, bro. I drove that shit till the wheels fell off.
Yeah, I used to keep my cars in pretty good condition. I keep my cars. I always keep my cars in. Now I keep it in. Like if I had the money, yeah, like I have a little bang in the front of my car, but the engine's fine. Everything's fine. I just take care of everything. But that's my like. I always make sure the engine's fine. Like I got fucked up car stories though. Like all four of my friends. Oh no, all my four of my friends. We were drunk and my car needed brakes, so we changed the brakes, right? And that was fine. We changed them all fine. Mm-hmm. Putting the lug nuts back on the left tire, I put them on backwards. So the next day when I was driving, right, I drove all motherfucking day, my nigga. I got back to College Point by the movie theater, and I went to make a left turn. And when I got off the highway, I'm hearing and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I make the left turn. My tire goes that way.
I already knew what you were about to say.
Motherfucker. Yo, I've had car episodes.
Yeah,
yo.
bro.
I've had car episodes. I've had high episodes too, yo. I was so fucked up one night. I was so fucked up one night that I had I was in the train station on Steinway. No, Northern Boulevard. Steinway by the movie theater, the F train, last stop, right? Yeah, that's Steinway. Yo, the train wasn't coming. It was like 2:30. I walked it on the track in the dark, my cell phone light. I walked to the side of the right, my nigga, away from the I walked it. Wow, bro. I was tripping balls. And wanted to go.
The local
I wanted to go down. Yeah, I could have walked the street. I could have walked the street.
This nigga walked the time, some GTA shit.
Nah, but I do bug out. That's why I stopped taking drugs too, cause I do wild boy shit. Like,
yeah, I feel you. I can't say the
bro,
same.
I do wild boy shit now.
I do drugs and hang out.
I do. Nah, see, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to laugh and chill and do drugs and hang out too. But like, if we're outdoors. Like, yeah, like, yo, I remember.
Did some shrooms outside.
Shrooms.
There's some young head College Point shit. A lot of niggas gonna hear this and be hyped because they might have been there. We did some shrooms one night. My boy Bad News, rest in peace, Bad News, bro. We do some shrooms and we went down to Chisholm's.
Okay.
And bro, we just had us a night. We playing manhunt. We laying on the hills looking up. You know what I'm saying? The stars is looking crazy, bro. Everything was beautiful. And bro, that was around the time the Shmoney dance was out, though. Yeah, exactly. The hot nigga shit. Yeah. That Bobby shit had just dropped. And all I can remember from that night is niggas doing the Shmoney dance all night, bro.
Cause they were just so hype and fucked up.
Everybody tripping doing the Shmoney, man.
Oh my god. There's so many niggas out there that been doing that's gonna
beautiful night. It was a beautiful night.
Yeah,
that was one of the last nights where I could say everybody was cool, bro. There was no fuckery going on between nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that shit out here. Need to fucking.
Do you think that's a College Point plague? Do you think that you know what I mean?
It sucks, but if it has to happen, don't make it an ongoing thing. Cause I seen shit where niggas ain't seen each other since they was 23. Niggas 33 now and still on some mad about some
for what?
Some dumb shit.
For what?
Dumb
and
shit.
I don't even only that. Like, just handle your business then.
Now there's a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, because people might misinterpret. There's some shit that's unfixable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think there's some things you can't come back from, but you know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, like just leave it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I've been putting up. There's some things you can't come back from, obviously, but there's a lot of things you can't come back from. Cause I've seen, I'm like.
Yeah, I done had fallouts and shit, but
I've had fallouts where my life was in jeopardy. Yeah, you know what I mean? And yo, like, I kind of feel more. I appreciate more that I was able to make amends with those situations at the time that I was. I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to, because if I wasn't able to, I can't say that I'd be able to like stand on my own 2 feet, because going to therapy, you realize like there's certain things in life that you're never going to be able to fix with a person, but you can try to fix it within yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
If you can't at least admit to yourself that you did something wrong and admit it to a person that you wronged them, if you can't at least do that, then there's always going to be a hole. And I don't give a fuck how hard you are, and the hole's fucking this big. There's a hole there, man. Like, there's a hole. If you don't get to smooth something out with somebody you care about, there's gonna be a hole there. You know, and that's where you realize, you know, who you are. Because not everybody loves everybody the same.
100%.
Not everybody loves everybody the same. You know, everybody has their own definition of love. Everybody has their own definition of where to keep people. And like my uncle just put me on to what the word fam means. He's like, yo, don't ever call nigga your fam. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? He's like, that's a fake ass motherfucker. I was like, nigga, you just made up that acronym. He's like, nah, B. Like, that's a fake ass. That's not your real. They brought that back. Back in the days, you say fam, that's not really your fam. I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, like a lot of people.
Yeah, that's crazy. Never even thought of that.
Right? But see, we only
I be fucking around with niggas like, yo, what up,
nigga,
fam?
we don't invent.
And I already say it sarcastically, so now it
nigga,
makes
that's
sense.
like when you said my bro, yo, when it says my guy, my bro, that's why my first name's Gil. You know what I mean? Your first name's Andres. I'll either call you A or I'm gonna call you Mania. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Like there's no like. I don't know. I feel like people are weird. You don't really have to go that hard on where you place somebody in your life. It's really that simple. You can have an argument and back forth. I argue with my co-host all the time. Like me and V, we genuinely like brother and sister. Yo, we argue all not on set. On set for the most part, we do go at it. But lately, we haven't for some reason. Really, that's weird. On the show, we haven't.
Thinking about it.
But off the scene, not. But yeah, because I gotta spice it up, yo. Because that's what she got me there for. I'm the fucking mouth. But you know, when I speak with her, like off the side, yo, me and her go at it all the time. You know, we go at it all the time, and it's because we get it. We both get it. It's only about being better with one another. You know what I mean? Like the only reason I appreciate somebody and I hate losing them is when I could have been better with them. We could be better together.
True.
I hate seeing my friends
be productive,
fall in turmoil. I hate to see them fall in turmoil. Drink too much. So, like, I can't say smoke too much, but I can say smoke too much. You know why? Because I've been to friends' house that I've known him for like 8 years, 9 years, and all he does is wait for that next PS4 game to come out. All he does is wait for that next, and just to be on, and it's not even like to play with people online so much. It's just so he could like play the game and like, you know, like he won't get a license. He smokes bud, plays video games the past 9 years. What do you do with that? He's not a bad person. He's not a bad person. He's not out to hurt nobody, but he's not out for growth neither.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have that. I can't. Not that I can't have that around unintentionally, but I don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, those are situations where it's hard to make a choice how to keep people around you because there's no malice there's no malice attached to them. Yeah. People with malice attached to them, as I get older, it's no question to cut them off. If you got malice attached to you, like it's no question. Like,
of course, but I can't really say I've ever felt that way towards anybody.
No, you
and it's fucked up because they might
towards you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, but and in the past, because right, I didn't know.
Yeah, now you're chilling.
Yeah,
how old's your kid?
1.5.
Yeah, you've been chilling for a year and a half.
I've been chilling for about 2 years.
Oh, see,
I ain't been on no shit. So, but you know, in the past, where you feel like when you walk in the room, like, the looks get weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. So I would feel like that, but for the most part, I just like I always trust first. Yeah. I guess, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I guess that's like a fucked up trait. Like, I just show mad love immediately. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're showing me love, bro, I'm going to show you mad love immediately. So,
see,
but that be fucking niggas, bro. That shit be.
I think showing love is a problem, too, though. Yeah, 100%. Because people either take advantage
but I'm just trying to break that. I'm just trying to, like, break that, like, I'm not saying I'm going to break it. I'm just saying we got to work.
Start breaking that mold.
Yeah, we just got to start working on breaking it. Like, bro, like, niggas always been too prideful to show the next nigga love. Like we were saying before, bro. Niggas just want to do better than the next man. Like, bro, fuck that shit, bro. You do this, I do that. He does that.
Oh man, yo, my very first episode, and you know it's crazy because this shit is like finally I'm able to project my thoughts onto a page. This right here is my page. You know, so it's like
it's your journal, huh? Yeah.
I've always said that from day one. Like, yo, there's a reason they say it takes a village. It's not only to raise a child, 100%. It's just to survive. Yo, if you did this really good, and they did that really good, and they did that really good, and I did this really good, and we put it together, we got a beautiful stew.
And there would be no ops. Because everybody fucking,
We
everybody
fuck
do
with
something.
each other,
Everybody do something.
and I think
From the little nigga going to the store to the top dude, like, it don't matter.
people don't have to. And I don't mean to depend on one another. I'm talking about just the fact that it's there. Hey, if I want to learn how to do what you do, maybe I don't do it as good, but at least I can do it. You can teach me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll teach you what I do if you want to learn. Like, a lot of people don't have that conform no more. Nobody. That's why I love being physical. I love being in the person.
Yeah,
I love being in the physical.
100%.
Love being in the person. Whenever
You see true intention.
when we text, what do? I leave voice notes for the most part.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody, like, 2 people are getting mad at me. Yo, nigga. Stop.
Yeah, nah, that's cool to me.
Like,
that's just the same as reading
easy.
it. Yeah, it's just the same as
It's
reading
easy.
it. Yeah.
And you know, when I leave a voice note, it's like
You know exactly how I just said that shit.
yeah. Because when I text
you don't got to take it out of context and nowhere.
because you text a nigga something and he's just, or he's impaired, or what if he's in a bad mood?
Is he mad? Yeah.
Get the fuck up. I don't fucking yo. This is how I'm saying it to you because I'm saying it this way. People don't understand that shit, yo. People.
Transparency, I guess, is a big thing, bro. I've been like, that's one thing I've been going through, like at the crib. Transparency, like.
How long you been with BM?
Been with my baby mom for like 3 years now.
3 years. Best friend? That's your best friend?
It's the homie, bro.
That's it. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Homie,
I love
bro.
it. Cheers to that.
Yeah,
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. That's the homie.
She holds shit down, my nigga.
I bet she does. She older than you, younger than you?
Nah, she's a year younger.
Yeah, younger. Now, does she heckle you about anything?
Yeah, of course, bro.
But you enjoy it. You enjoy it. She keeps you. It keeps you at placement.
In a sense, yeah.
Like they say, behind every great man is a great woman, and I truly believe that. That's why when you find out like a nigga in power is like a homosexual, or he's a pedophile, like like an Epstein, mad money, and touching little boys and shit, like or little girls or whatever they're touching. When you find out people are like that, excuse me, I can't understand it. I can't understand how they can't enjoy the fruits of a woman that is about them, that takes care of them. A woman that makes sure their priorities in check.
Grown period, bro.
Grown, yeah.
They be weird about it too, bro. These be little ass girls. A lot of times, like actresses when they was 17, 16,
Epstein.
Be popping out now.
And fucking Weinstein. Yo, what's with the stain shit?
Shorty from The Sopranos was just talking about
Oh,
how
she got right.
Yeah.
She was just talking about how he did that to her, Weinstein.
How he walked up on her
and
knocked
raped
on
her
her hotel door, fucking in his drawers.
And then the defense saying it was consensual. Now the defense saying it was consensual. Yo, I think that.
I don't know. I think it's like a Me Too movement as well, but these niggas do be weird also. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these bitches want to get a check. Ain't worked in a while. You know what I'm saying? Want to get a little something, but at the end of the day, bro, these Jews are in power, bro.
I mean,
sorry to say it, man. I don't.
No,
Nobody, but
no. It's not. No. You're not offending. You're not offending. But I will say this.
Yeah, I'm bigging them up. If anything, they gotta go smash.
I would. No, but I will say this. I'll say a couple things. When it comes to Weinstein, I do believe a couple of those women aren't just. I think they did say yes. If I'm being honest, I think a couple of those women just willingly
maybe saw a window of opportunity.
It's Harvey Weinstein, nigga. What? He's gonna what? The movies that came out, Miramax, what they are, what he's worth, why it's him. I guarantee a lot of women just say, yeah, it's just sex, man. Yo, you know what the oldest form of income is? Job, the first job in the world that we know of is prostitution, nigga.
That's crazy.
The first thing that was up for sale was the pee. I ain't being misogynistic, but women used to run whorehouses. They're called madams.
Word.
Richard Pryor's grandma was a madam. And mom was a prostitute. And father was a pimp. Come on, women run these. Come on, vagina is the most exclusive things that's always gonna be expensive. That's why I try to express so much the power of like a woman.
It's gonna be a market for.
Yo, what? What?
Oh shit.
And the woman and those women, because he's so rich, because maybe it always bothered them inside. Maybe it did really always bother them inside. Like, being honest, yo, I just gave my body. Yo, it bothers me if I have consensual sex. I'm a grown man. You got, and if I have consensual sex, sometimes I'm bothered. And I don't know what that says. That's a bigger topic to speak on.
In what sense?
I be bothered sometimes. Sometimes I'll be bothered. Things bother me. In what sense? Like,
just think a little too much.
I think a lot of too much. You can tell that. Like, I think a lot of too much. Like, yeah. Sex is cool when it's cool.
I know exactly what you mean. Sex is cool when it's cool. I feel you.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And that's all I mean. It's not bad. It's just sex is cool when it's cool. My thing is that these women, they willingly said, here. Or, yes. 9 times out of 10, he raped at least one of those women. 9 times out of 10. He raped at least one of those women. He did. He didn't Bill Cosby him. But 9 times out of 10.
Forced himself.
9 times out of 10, he just said, listen, yo, you know what he did?
You gotta do it.
Nigga, he was the original grabber by the pussy. I guarantee he grabbed one of these actresses in their hotel room and he did the claw on their vagina and said,
the bowling ball.
You want the part? Yeah, he did the bowling ball. He said, you want the part? You want the part? Give me this. I want to strike.
Stupid,
I want to strike.
Yeah.
But I guarantee he did that. 9 times out of 10, he did that to at least one of those women. But
so?
I do believe they gave their vagina.
I don't put it past these creeps,
and,
bro.
And I think that's the hardest thing for a woman to give up. The hardest thing for a woman to give up. It's not by coinkydink that we don't treat women like females in the wild are treated. Most females in the wild have different mates. Most females in the wild either just take care of the kid. In the wild, they watch over the mate, or some of them don't even watch over the baby. Dolphins, female dolphins fuck mad male dolphins. Yeah. So this way, the male dolphins won't kill the offspring to find out which one is the baby daddy. Because with lions, male lions, right? Lions, they're both mammals. Right. Male lions, they'll kill a whole cub herd and the other lion there to mate with the female so she'll get in heat again and have his cubs. Female dolphins got smarter.
That's ill.
She lets all of them fuck. So none of them know which one the baby daddy is, my nigga. So none of them will kill her offspring. And they all keep living. It's genius.
And everybody's fucking. Bro.
It's genius.
Everybody's fucking, bro.
Oh man, yeah, cheers to that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, pleasure having you here though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see
I was excited about this shit like all week.
What, this?
All
the
week.
conversation?
Yeah,
to be honest, everybody I've had one person, my man Brian, he came in here maybe for the first 10 minutes, like you could tell he had a cocoon on. He had a scully on, right? He was just in the corner, and that was his camera. So he's looking at that camera like this, like over the shoulder, like. and then after 10 minutes of talking to him, he just starts to like lighten. Yeah. He starts to lighten, and then he starts talking. A great conversation with him too. Like he between the lottery ticket, he won like 40 grand on a lottery with playing numbers in the thing.
Man, I never got lucky. The closest
you play numbers? You play?
Nah, I don't play no lottery, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But one time, bro, I'm waiting for the 65 on 20th.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I wasn't even waiting for that shit, bro. I was just going to the store. There was some dude waiting for the bus.
Okay.
He put some scratch-offs in the watermelons real quick, got himself together, and then he just hopped on the bus. He left the scratch-offs. So I go home, I scratch them shits. I'm not thinking nothing of it. And these shits is like the $10 ones, you know what I'm saying? $20 ones. I'm like, oh shit. I might fuck around and hit something, right? Bro, I scratch them shits. I scratch you. $650 on one of them shits, bro. I was like, damn. Like, you know me, I can't really around that time. I can't really just be in the crib and have $650.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga got six.
I'm looking at you like, nah.
Yeah. Yo, I told my dad, I'm like, yo, I want a little something with the scratch offs. I gave my dad $200, and I was chilling with the $450. You know what I'm saying? That was the most I ever came up on anything like that.
Why did you play it? Something just told you to get it, and you got it?
Nah, because it was just there.
It's just there?
Yeah, it was just there. Matter of fact, you know Benny?
Yeah.
Benny was the one that pointed it out. I was like, bro, fuck out of here. I've been seeing that nigga put it there. I was waiting for him to leave.
Oh,
right?
God.
But yo, Benny, you originally found them shits, nigga. But fucking, yeah, bro. I was just like, yo, nigga, it's my shits. Nigga, I've been seeing him. I was waiting for him to leave, nigga. He's like, alright, whatever. So, and I went home, I scratched them shits. I was like, yeah.
I found
I done found some money.
Oh yeah, 600 or 700. 700 was the most I found.
Funny as shit, bro. Funny as shit, because I was going to church with my
grandma. I was here in College Point.
Oh no, but this was in Flushing.
You know this bullshit. I found 7, but I lost 4 in my wallet. Right here on 18th.
You feel me?
Right here on 8th. Yo, son.
That's the universe.
Yo, you probably know who did it. Yo, son. No. Hold on. I wouldn't ask you, but I'll tell you the story. Because you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. All right, so I get out my car one day, right? And I'm tripping balls. You probably see, look, you're like, damn.
I hope I don't remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, look. I get out my car. I have my wallet on my shit right here, and I get out my car and I flop my wallet out. My wallet falls out, my ID and everything in it. So I can't. I go in the store, and I'm like, fuck, I don't got my wallet. I get in the car and I start looking for my wallet. I can't find it. I pull off. So now I'm like looking for my wallet everywhere. Maybe 20 minutes later, I go back to the store. 20 minutes later, I go back to the store. I'm like, yo, you sure I didn't have mine? He goes, yo, you lost your wallet? I said, yeah. Why?
Who, in the store?
I told Mo. Oh. I said, yeah, why? He said, yo, somebody just come in here saying he found a wallet on the floor with $400.
That's my fault, Mo.
Mo was tight. Mo was tight.
Nah.
Yo, I was tight.
If I seen the ID and it's my bro, I got morals, my nigga. I'm
you can't, like, if it's an ID and morals. I bought a Lucy, nigga. My nigga, I mean, if you got it. That's what you're supposed to do. If it's ID more, it's like, even when I found the 700, if I'm honest with you, I sat there for 5 minutes. It was on the corner. I shouldn't even say that because the nigga fucking find me. Yeah, it was out here.
I remember I lost him. Nigga, he's sitting somewhere like, hold up.
Yo, whatever the case, I sat out there for 10 minutes, though. I found it, and I sat out there on that corner for 10 minutes and 5 minutes. And I was like, and I just kept looking like, man, if this man just drops up, because I was on the opposite end of a block, and I'm looking, and I see at the corner stop sign, and I see a guy get out the van. And by the time I got to the corner, I saw the van, and I'm just, casually looking at it. What? And I look, because a wad of money is the most awkwardest thing to find on the floor.
The street too, bro.
Like this, that color in your eyes.
Was there people around you?
Nobody. It was pitch black. 8 at night. Just left one of my chicks' crib. Pissed. Pissed to fuck off with an argument. With an argument. Pissed.
That's why you was outside?
What?
That's why you was
outside? I was walking back home. I was pissed. I was walking back home.
Blessing, nigga.
Yo.
I wouldn't have even thought about that shit, bro. It's pitch black, you said?
Yo, I picked it up and I sat there and I looked at it. I didn't look, and I just sat there.
Yo, is this shit real, bro? Like, it'd be funny like that,
I waited
bro.
5-10 minutes. I'm like, yo,
funny like that.
I swear to God, I get out of this. And I'm like, he never came. This don't bother you?
Nah.
Okay.
Bust me down, nigga.
Oh, okay. All right, bet. On my way to you. Be like 15 minutes. All right, bet.
Yeah, that's funny, man. One time, I was a young boy. I was a real young boy when I used to go to church with my grandma. It was about like $950 on the floor, bro. Parking lot of the church, right? Okay. So I'm thinking, yo, this wrong as hell if I scoop this. My grandma like, nigga, pick that shit up, nigga. What you doing? Took that shit, nigga. My grandma put it in her purse, held it down. Big time.
Yeah?
Big time.
What's the scariest drug experience you went through as far as like either dealing wise or situation? Like, boom, I'll give you an example. wasn't scariest, but one that comes to mind with me. I was with a friend of mine, and he went to go make a sale in under the 7 train by like, now I remember the area. It was like 61st Street around there. You know, there's like a park around there and like one of the buildings, and it was like maybe like 4 or 5 Morenos, and they went down in this hallway to make a sale. One was out on a bike, and the other 4 were down there with him. And I'm like, yo, you good? He's like, I'm good. He wasn't good. They robbed him. Came out. We chased him down, and then
Might be the case.
the niggas like, you really
Niggas
want it?
don't
And
be
they
good.
shot 5. They shot 5. You know what I mean? And like, I've seen shit go down fucked up with drugs before. Like, I've seen meetings go down messed up before.
Yeah,
My man dropped $50. The kid dropped $50 on the floor while he was trying to get a 2 for $50 and a 3 for $50 in the Bronx. The Haze, remember the Haze back in the day where you get a 3 for $50?
Still out there.
Still out there.
I still go uptown for the piff.
All right, see, I gotta take a trip. We gotta take a drive one
Shout
day.
to my niggas.
We gotta take a piff drive. All right.
I ain't even gonna say the block, but shout to them niggas downstairs.
Yeah, but yeah, like, and he was like, I dropped the 50. Niggas like, yo, bring me back so I can act. I was like, nigga, he ain't giving it you back. He tried to go get it back. He really opened my door while I was driving. You know what happened to us? Fucking D's.
Run down.
What a dick. I got stopped by D's out here after I copped the
I've been
dub.
through some shit, bro, but like, not really out here. I moved to PA a little while ago. I was out in PA for like a year.
Really?
Yeah, and shit got crazy out there. I was in the sticks, bro. I was in a little town, called Wilkes-Barre.
Okay.
Bugged out little white boys everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking with no shoes. You know what I'm saying? Run the center pulled up like the feds and took the fridge out the spot I was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. It was bugged out. This was all before my son. Fuck it.
You calm down after the kid, right?
Yeah, bro. But
Can't
that
do
shit
nothing.
Was wild, bro. That shit was wild.
Can't do nothing when you got a
Sleeping
kid.
on the floor with some pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? Shit was wild. But nah, with my son, bro, everything slowed down, man. I had to. Because I could still be wilding now. I could do whatever I want still, you know? But it's not worth it, bro. I love that little nigga, bro. I can't be away. Ever.
Of course not.
I can't be away from him.
Of course not. That's your twin. That's
It
your.
is,
Does he look like you or look like mom?
They say it's back and forth, bro. I'm gonna show you a picture of all of us, and then I'm gonna let you judge. But
It's crazy having a kid, nigga. I couldn't. I don't know why I can't. It's like the thought is crazy.
it is crazy, bro. But
All right, look. This is Wonder Boy Thompson.
it's just
Look at Wonder Boy Thompson. Look at his stance. He don't have a typical stance. It's very open, meaning he keeps it open because he keeps the distance. See, he stays far from him, so he has his hands down. The only time he comes in is when he's gonna strike. He don't respect his look. See, he didn't want to. Yep. He didn't want to respect. He didn't want to respect Luke. So Luke is gonna tag him. Look, now you respect him. A body shot, a head shot. Wonder Boy Thompson's hurt now. A knee to the body. Look. You mix it up. You mix up all your strikes. Now Now he can't stay with you. Thompson's looking old in there. You're looking hurt in there, boy. That karate. He's switching stance. Look, let's take it to the floor. See, what Thompson needs to do is he needs to start striking and mixing it up.
Yeah, that's my twin, bro.
Oh, let me see, boy. Oh yeah, that is your twin. Got her nose.
Whatever. She could have that.
You got a beautiful family.
Man, thank you, bro.
You got a beautiful family. And that's what you strive for. As a man, you know, I feel like
Yeah, I gotta get it together for them, bro. For real.
Well, there's boxes to check though.
100%.
You gotta understand there's boxes to check. You got the check box of making something of yourself, right? You got the check box of making sure family is aware that you're okay. You have the check box of making sure family's okay. Like, I lost my sister from cancer just March 7th. My job is to make sure my family is okay at all times. You know what I mean? Like, there's check boxes.
Yeah,
having kids, having a wife.
I go through that a lot, bro. I fall out with my family a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got family like
Why you fight?
immediate family that hold it down, but
Why you fight so much? You fall with them, or you just don't see eye to eye?
I guess you could say that. It's just more like, bro, we don't mesh.
You don't mix.
And And it's sad too, cause you know what I'm saying. There's people you grow up with, but then you grow up into different people as adults.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, yeah, we was in the sandbox, but we not no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we grown ass men now. Shit is different.
Nah, absolutely. And that's why you try to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why as you get older, you try to get it together. Like I try to procure my relationships. You know, I don't to where I have many. I'm very detached, and everybody they don't get upset at that. But like I'll be detached. You know, like when I'm in the moment, I'm in the moment. I'm a very momentary person, but for the most part,
I don't be seeing people too much.
Come on, man. Like I got stuff to like. I love you. I love you, bro. But I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I genuinely got stuff to do.
I'm doing shit.
You know, and it's not intentional. I'm not trying to fuck you up. It's just I got shit to do. That's what happens when you fucking do dealings while you're doing dealings.
Smoke break, nigga.
Nigga, no break. Fuck that. We don't take no breaks. Ah, man. What's your next endeavor? What do you want to do? What is your do you have a passion?
Bro, I want to get into some fashion shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Try to make some clothes and shit. I got some ideas that I can't say because niggas be stealing.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they do. Niggas steal. You can say though. You know why? Because it's copywritten. You said it here. You said it here. So it's going on YouTube. It's not something they could take from you. You know what I mean? It's not something they could go ahead and say that you didn't say it here. Ow, shit. So it's like yeah, you know, like my man introduced the no balls challenge where he wants to challenge people to do things that he feels like they can't.
Right.
And if they can do 2 challenges, drop the pair of balls, we send them money. We send them $100. Yeah. So whoever, you know, whatever person is willing and capable to do the challenge, you know what I mean? Whoever does it the best and it looks the best, then we'll send them up. Yeah. But that's my point. Like, you got anything in mind that you want to endeavor on? You got any ideas?
Just that really. I'm working like I just recently started making music, chilling.
What kind of music you making is the question.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring back like some old sound, but modernize it.
You rap
in a way.
You giving knowledge, or you talking gun bars?
Yeah, but really nothing I never been through. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So everything official, everything on camera too. Everything on Snapchat, nigga. Like,
you got a moment of fear? You ever had a moment of fear?
Like what?
For your life?
For sure. Out there when I was in PA, for sure, everything was wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? You chilling in the strip club across from the niggas that was just busting at your mans the other day, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my mans. I'm not gonna say his name. He was up there in the projects one time. He went to make a transaction with son.
Fuck, this nigga rolled a baseball bat. I've been getting high. I've been smoking these fucking baseball bats for like 4 days. Fuck, I got no brain cells. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking brain cells left. Niggas be getting me high like a motherfucker. My fault, continue.
Yeah, son. So niggas pulled up, pepper spray, son, for the thing. And niggas come out the projects blazing with the car type shit. There's been plenty of times where it's just weird. You gotta grab your strap, bro, get the fuck up and get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, of course.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? PA is different. You know what I'm saying, bro? Especially where I was at, my nigga. Police take like 25 minutes to get there, nigga. Nigga, you got time to do your thing where I was at. You know what I'm saying? So shit was always crazy, nigga. I spent my time inside, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You try not to go out and chill?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was out there, but like only when I had to be. I never really played the.
I get to 25%. You know, like, see, but I think that's my problem. That's why I lose. My dumb ass always wants to go outside. Yeah, that's why I be losing.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm an outdoors boy.
Yeah, but like, you just gotta play it.
Nah, you gotta play it. You gotta play it smart. Like, and you know the thing with PA, a lot of people carry. Yeah, a lot of people, everybody. You know what I mean? Like niggas all have guns, and that could be a problem.
First thing my man told me when I got there was don't ever expect a nigga not to have it. Ever. Because So he just did it, bro. One time we was in the Turkey Hill. Niggas. We was in
That's
the
Turkey Hills in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Turkey Hills. Those are like gas stations over there. Like they're just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Turkey Hills and shit. So fucking.
Yeah, that's funny. You nigga just gave me a new lingo.
Nah, because that's a fucking.
Go ahead, roll.
It's just weird. So fucking. We in the Turkey Hill. I'm in the car. I stay in the car, right? My man's going inside the Turkey Hill. He grabs some lemonades and shit. He ordering the roll-ups. Then we get these and we get those. Fucking. Another nigga walked in behind him, not too, like maybe seconds, bro. Maybe 15 seconds after him, bro. He walks in. He's waiting, like, in line type shit. Nigga. So my cousin about to pay. This nigga pull his shit out and start robbing the Turkey Hill. Nothing to do with my cousin. My cousin right there. So he told my cousin, yo, take that. Like, yo,
so what are you worried about that?
Yo, go take that. So my cousin walk out with the lemonades and shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I just saw what I saw. He goes, yo, yeah. He was like, yo, I'm about to wait for this nigga to finish and pay for this shit, nigga.
Why not?
And he's like, yo.
You don't want to be an accessory to robbery?
He's like, yo, so fucking. He walks in to pay for it. He's like, yo, I just want to pay for this stuff. The lady's on the phone with the cops. Like, oh, yeah, we have a witness. He goes, no. I just want to pay for my shit and go. Like, I had nothing to do with that. Because he's telling her, yo, give me the money or whatever. And my cousin telling me that my cousin is telling me that he's saying, like, yo, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because this nigga got his gun out.
What are you going to do?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
why are you going to?
So my cousin had said, yo, just do it. Like, but she took it as, like, oh, he was here. And, like, he's like, no. I was just telling you, listen, bro, get it over with.
Like, why are you going to? That's not your money.
Why are you going to get hurt? For real. After that, bro, there was a string of them shits. I ain't going to say who was doing them shits. I ain't going to say who was doing them shits, but there was a string of Turkey Hill robberies, nigga.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Because of that, there's cops in the back of Turkey Hills now.
That's hilarious.
My bad.
That's hilarious. No, fuck that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, son. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. I just been through a little wild shit like that.
A little wild shit like that. You know what's funny?
Not too life-threatening, I would say.
Nah, but still, I tell people my stories, and even when it's not
life-testing, maybe.
I've been through some. Yeah, I've had some fucking crazy fucking. I've had some good times. You know, like you have a good time. You don't remember it. I don't remember 4 years of my life.
I've actually had a time in Astoria. This happened in Astoria, right out here. I'm riding with my man. Some little niggas hitting them up for a quarter pound of apples.
Okay.
Right? So we like, yo, it's not as serious, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take that ride, nigga. So we get there. It's dark. It's a weird block. Now, this ain't even on no like, I'm not segregating nobody, but
nah.
But black niggas ain't supposed to live on this block.
Oh shit!
Like, black niggas don't live on this block. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling this nigga. So I'm like, yo, there's 3 over there in front of the building, and one came out the alleyway. So I was like, yo, these niggas lying to you, bro. Right? So the whole time, because I'm just, either way, I'm insecure, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you feel
like, bro,
something's
you know what I'm
wrong.
saying? I'm like, bro, like my neck is getting hot. I'm like, yo, my nigga.
He said my neck is getting.
I'm like, yo, they lying to you, bro. He goes, nah, this is my little nigga, bro. It's my little. I'm like, all right. This nigga opened the door to hop out and serve the nigga, right? Boom. The nigga hop out middle of the street with a big thing, nigga. Look at me in the eye, cause I'm driving. Cause now I hit the reverse already, nigga, cause I seen what the fuck was happening. This nigga hops out the car and starts running. I just did the swerve like I was about to take this nigga's legs off. He hopped out the way, nigga. I was like, yo, I'm out, nigga. You either gonna hit me or I'm out of here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you could say that was life-threatening because there was a gun in my face. But
that's life-threatening, bro.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, you're not gonna shoot that shit. I'm out, nigga.
Nah, that's life-threatening, bro.
Yeah.
That's life-threatening. Like that's what I'm talking about, though. Like I've had some like.
Niggas from Queensbridge, I found out exactly what the fuck
and
niggas was. Fuck them.
I had a nigga try to rob me for
Queensbridge, but
when I went to school on Campus Magnet, Andrew Jackson in Cambria Heights. I went to school there, and I just bought a pack of cigarettes. Nigga was like, let me get a cigarette. And I was like, all right, I don't think I'm a cigarette. He was like, nah, let me get you a pack.
Yo, I got a similar story to that.
I was like, nah. And he was like, think. Pulled out a knife. I was like, damn. Yo, you know what I did, nigga? Yo, cops. I ran to school, B.
Yo.
He called me later. He didn't get my cigarettes, though. That's all that counts.
Me, my boy K, YG, and KM. These niggas went by their initials, ass niggas. Those are my dogs, though. We was leaving a Latimer party. So I asked the nigga outside the store, yo, can you buy us a pack of cigarettes? When we was young. He's like, yeah, I got you. Just buy me a beer. Gotcha. So we each threw up like $1, bought him a big ass beer. I was like, yeah, my nigga. Came out, gave me the pack. He's like, yo, let me get a cigarette. Yeah, absolutely, my nigga. Here you go. Good looking. You know what I'm saying? And then he like put his beer down and like kind of get in my face. And he's like, yo, let me get another one. I was like, you're coming off like you trying to play me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I was a real funny kid. Like,
yeah, you everything. Like, you already said it. I was insecure.
I was like sarcastic, nigga. Like I'm like, yo, bro, you're coming off like you're trying to play me, my nigga. Like, so I tell my man, like, yo, let's just spin off. He goes, nah, yo. I said, let me get another cigarette. My man's walking up behind him, like sizing him up, type shit. So then I'm just thinking, like, bro, we was on like 30. Where were we? We was on Union. You know where the bagel spot was at? On Union by Flushing High School.
Of course.
Right across from the church, them little stores. We was in that store right there on like 35th, 34th Road or something like that. And right there, bro, I'm just like, nah, bro, the precinct is up the block. We some little niggas. We about to leave a nigga asleep in front of the store, bro. I'm not even with the shit. Like, bro, I was always like a real precautionary kid, bro. Like,
yo, they used to.
I was not with it. Like, I knew when to leave a party, my nigga. I swear to God. I always left by the time some shit happened. I swear to God.
You say that, and all I can think about is, like, how we weren't. Like, yo, nigga, I used to run with a whole bunch of dudes that would rob. God forgive me, too. God forgive me. God forgive me, and my family forgive me. But I used to run with a whole bunch of niggas that would rob Asian people, anybody on Main Street. Anybody. But for the most part, it was Asian people. And, yo, I found that shit fucked up. I won't lie. I did find it fucked up. You know what I mean? I could never, like, bring myself to do anything like that. But I did witness them do it more often than not. I can't even lie to you. Like, you know, like, but that's where you live and you learn. Because, now I know that shit's wrong. Now I know it's wrong. But to be honest with you, you said something about Jews earlier, right? Nah, you said something about Jews earlier. And I just recently heard a podcast. This guy, this woman, she was standing up for anti-Semitic slander, you know, like anti-Semitic things, like people that say shit about Jews. Listen, I joke all the fucking time. You know, your wife has to shave her head bald. You know, you have sex through sheets. I say joking shit all the time. I don't know the truth. I joke. You know what I mean? Like, and not to joke, the same way I'll joke about, like, a Muslim woman that has to wear a turban when nothing shows except her eyes.
I don't really fuck with the Jews in a lot of ways.
Well, the same way you see one with the curls in the hat.
Nah, I mean,
but have you seen
about that?
Yeah. No. But my thing is that my thing is that
Palestine.
They made themselves that way because throughout their whole existence, they've always been treated like the poop. They've always been, you know, like throughout their whole existence, Rome tried to get rid of them. You know, fucking Hitler tried to get rid of them. You know what I mean?
They're grimy, bro.
Like everybody's always trying to get rid of the Jews, and this is why they're just grimy. But what do you do when you can't stop a force? It gets infused. You know, like, and I don't have. It's not about a hate thing, but it gets in. You know, it gets infused. This is why they look so. That's why we feel them so different. That's why they do run the world, because they've been infused to become something more. Because there was a bully. There was a bully. There was a pain. There was something that was stopping. So they went ahead and you go above and beyond. You know, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at their process neither. They shouldn't be. Anti-Semitic stuff should be looked at as like creatine. It makes me strong. Say all that shit, nigga. That's why we all tight. That's why we all own all this. And this is why we all strong here.
But they use it to their advantage, bro. They
course.
be feeling bad for them or something. I don't know what it is.
Of course they use it to.
I don't know what it is, but it's weird.
Gee, wouldn't you use it to your advantage though? If you had money, right? If you had money and you had, see, I think the reason why famous people start charities and do funds is because that's their way of giving back, because they're not going to really give back to unless it's immediate people any other way. You know, like if you got a way to give back, you can't always just, it's hard to do that. Especially when you're famous and you got it. How you going to reach 1 million people all at once? Nigga, you seen Bruce Almighty? What happens when you God? You're not going to stay God forever. That's why I be looking at Hove and M and like, you heard the new M album? You don't like it. All right, good. This is a younger person's perspective. I would like to.
Look.
You're gonna get eaten up.
I'm glad you said that. Because it ain't even that. It's just like I was dead ass a fan of Eminem forever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem was my like everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When he was on that pill talk, he was doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He was saying wild shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Putting wild shit together.
Yep.
So, like, I don't feel like I could listen to an Eminem album in 2020. Like, I heard some shit. Like, I heard the snippets on the gram and all that, and I'm just like,
you can't hear him on 2020.
Can't hear him in 2020.
It's too much. It's old. It's played out.
Not like that.
Do you even listen to Jay-Z in 2020? Mm-hmm. And then you can really find the answer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah? Yeah. So you fuck with a Hove, but you won't fuck with a M in 2020. Is that because we've gotten the best from
I
M?
love that nigga, yeah. I really love that nigga. Like, I don't want this to get misinterpreted.
Yo, you a stan?
You
a stan?
Nah, you know
Yo,
what I'm
you a
saying?
stan?
Nah, cause I fuck with 50, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So
son, he wrote a song about you already. You a stan?
That whole shit, bro. Nah, that shit. Come on, that whole collective was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's my childhood, for real. You know what I'm saying? I was a little ass kid. That's what I was put onto. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was definitely my shit. But it's like, bro, I don't want to hear Eminem and Young M.A. song. You know what I'm saying?
He killed her on that.
Whatever, but I don't want to hear
that was
bro.
disgusting.
I don't want to hear
Yo, my nigga, that was disgusting.
Eminem song.
That was disgusting.
It's not even about.
That was disgusting.
It ain't even about like.
That was disgusting. Like, he did that on purpose. You know what he did
Eminem,
tell, right?
He's fine.
He made her send 40 verses, like 50 verses, and then picked the one he wanted.
That's wild.
I know he did.
That's wild.
I know he did. Come on.
That's crazy.
You're running with the best rapper in the world, and you don't go hard? Because if that was her hardest, what happened? What was that Chirac shit then? Because that Chirac shit was dope. I didn't get that from her on that. And what he did, he went like 100 bars just to, and then it's called music to be murdered by. What does that mean? That really speaks volumes on his crowd, who he's talking to. I'm speaking to y'all. Like these whack niggas.
I guess I'm not a cult Eminem fan.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm a cult music fan.
I hear you.
When I get into a rabbit hole about a person on why they do things, especially now because of what I'm in tune with, I'm like, I got 22 songs rearing to go, buddy. I just recorded one 2 weeks ago. Okay. My musical process probably isn't like anybody else's. Probably niggas that are in the game right now, bro, they're doing shows. They're writing songs every day. Every day they're at this shit. I ain't at that grind every day. Now, to notice a person like M, I don't know if he's at that grind every day. But to see the turn on, that gong is still there. That's what I find more remarkable, because it shows wits, it shows his strength, it shows the fact that
I can't even hold you, my nigga. Let's hear some of that shit.
Nah, we can't hear that. I don't play this.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I did not give that album a chance, bro.
Really? No younger person did, but it just went platinum.
I'm gonna with it. I'm
it just went platinum. But
bro, I would expect it to, because he has a cult fan base, bro. I would expect it. I mean,
I didn't listen to it. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't listen to his album.
But I heard a piece of that Young M.A. thing, and I'm like,
and you know what? I didn't listen to his album for the same reason that you said that.
Rhyme shit, like that shit was cool in its time. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, shut up, bro. You're mad old now.
I didn't listen to it for the same reason that you said. The same reason that you said.
Mature a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. Just stop rapping, nigga. It's alright.
You don't gotta do it no more.
It's alright.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, stop putting shit out there. I mean, like I said, he got a cult fan base that's gonna fuck with it.
But it's alright.
Because I wasn't fucking with them that album with the Rihanna banger and all the other shits. I wasn't fucking with that shit neither. It's just like, bro, start talking that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what it is for me. Like, start talking that shit again, bro. I like fucking.
Yeah, but there's no shit for real shit. He ain't going through
that's
it.
What I'm
we ain't
saying.
seen it in the news. Maybe if he killed the rapper. If he killed the rapper right now, what would you think?
Cool, my nigga.
Yo, look, M's back.
Cool. I wouldn't say M's back. I wouldn't say M's back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, technically he's back, because you say you went platinum and shit.
He just went platinum.
Cool. So whatever, my nigga. But it'll be like, all right, cool, nigga. Like, now go shut up again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shut up again. Nobody wants to see you for them.
Yeah, I love that nigga, bro.
That's like, what it is too, though. That's why you got to give it up to people that are doing. That's what I was trying to tell you before. To be a rapper, you got to be consistent. You got to be.
You got to be in niggas' faces.
God, all the time. You spitting all the time. Spitting all the time. Spitting all the time. Spitting all. If you want to just come out with albums and just come out with that music, then represent it right. That's why, like, on the low, that's why I do a podcast. I mean, even though I'm saying it on the low, that's why I do a podcast. I do a podcast because I need to honor the people that aren't here no more. The people that brought life into this world, my life. They brought life into my life. They brought happiness into my life.
Good energies. You know what I'm saying?
And they brought that to me.
Like
all that good.
No bozos.
I need to project it. Even my music. My music, like, before you leave, I'll play like 2 or 3 songs for you. But I'm not on that. Like, I can be. I do. Like, I have songs like that. But for the most part, everything is just an emotion. An absolute emotion. Dealing with a chick. Dealing with people dying. Dealing with law. Dealing with your mom. Dealing with loyalty. I get a subject matter, and when my mind's processed on it, like, that's how I like to keep it. You know, that's my process. So I gotta find proper representation. This is proper representation of me. You get me really transparent. You know what I mean? Like, transparency is key in this game.
It's personal.
It's a good check. It's a good check and a layup. It's a good check and a layup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't beat that.
It's personal. You in the house, nigga. Everything is beautiful.
Yo, we're gonna cut this off. Let's cut this a little short. I got a deal to make. My G, thank you for coming, brother. We're gonna have another one set up. You already know how I do. Yo, everything's okay. I'm your boy, okay. Saturday, I get to see Danny Garcia tonight in the Barclays.
Yeah, he about to wash that kid.
Yo, he about to wash that. That kid got 4 losses. Danny Garcia got 2 losses, and he's lost to Beast. So I can't even hold him on his 2 losses. So it's like, you're right, yeah. At least I'm going to the Barclays to see it, though. I can't beat that. I'm going to the Barclays to see it.
Bro, good luck on this, man.
Yo, definitely not. Yo, dude, fucking, this is my shit, man. I gotta tell you.
Glad to be here.
I'm okay. That's my man, Vanilla.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, have a good Saturday, y'all. I'm out of here.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not. Time to bring it to the table.